little windy this morning at this plateau that we're at, but as you can tell by the way this tree is growing, it's windy here quite a lot. But we had a good night sleep last night. Beautiful place. We saw dozens more reindeers this morning. Definitely worth it to come down here where we were, but we're leaving this morning though. We're gonna check out this mining town about an hour away, which is the main reason why we came this way, because it was recommended to us. We're packing up, getting ready to go. My GoPro on the roof?
Yeah.
That's not gonna fall off. It is pretty windy, but I don't think it's gonna fall off. Because when we drive, right now the wind is probably like 30 miles an hour, maybe 40 at the most outside. So that's what I'm saying, is when we drive like 60 miles an hour, the GoPro up there has to endure that kind of wind speed. So that's how you know it's not gonna fall off in this wind. We're gonna be heading over to the town of Røros. This is a good spot. We're actually at much higher elevation than I thought. We're at like almost 3,000 feet in elevation, which explains I didn't feel like we were climbing that much when we were getting here, but I did notice that my MPG went down like 1.5 miles per gallon. So now it makes perfect sense. This mining town's like 34 miles away. Yeah, we should get there in about, a little less than an hour. We got rained on pretty good on the way here, but I was actually kind of happy about it because we haven't gotten really good rain in a while, and we haven't washed the car in a while, so that kind of washed off a lot of the dirt that was on the car. But we'll still need a proper wash at some point pretty soon, and definitely before we bring our car into Caravan Salon in Germany. Luca loves washing cars, right? That's your favorite?
Yeah.
It's fun to play with the water. So we're in the town of Røros, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. There was a big parking lot, but it was full of cars. So it is Saturday, so it's pretty busy.
That should be on the floor.
Hey, that's like part of an American flag.
Yeah.
This looks really cool, wherever that
No,
is.
this one. This one.
5 houses at the end of Slog Road. This is the main drag right here. Cool old buildings. Copper on the ground. So this is their last smelter, which is where they bring all the copper ore and they melt it, so then the copper separates from the rocks. This burned down in 1975 and they built this museum at the same spot where it used to be.
Is that why it's black? Because it was burned down?
I think they just made it look black to fit with the rest of it.
Here in 1646.
In the smeltery, copper ore was refined to pure copper. The smelting process required water power to drive the bellows, and the smeltery was therefore built close to the river.
Oh, cool. Original smelter, 1890.
Guy's like, yeah, take my picture. Don't take my picture. Or
Look how the ore looks
when it's not.
before they melt it.
Yeah. Mommy.
This is the whole process. So this is how it looks. And then they refine it a little bit. And then they
Make it into a mold.
mold. And then they can make things. And then
Shine it.
Polish.
polish it up.
How'd you touch that?
You can buy it.
Oh, it's heavy.
Yeah, it's copper.
It's really heavy. Let's see how heavy the next one is.
Copper
Oh,
bars.
that's heavy.
Look at copper bars.
This is
Real
heavy.
copper bars.
This is heavy. Whoa. This is actually really heavy.
So this is the remnant of the smelting chimney at this particular smelter. This was one of 13 smelters that was operated by the copper works. When it burned down in 1953, that's when the copper mining ceased. And then the abandoned mine burned all the way to the ground in 1975. And we're back. There you have it. That's the UNESCO World Heritage City of Røros in Norway. So we're basically driving back to where we came from yesterday.
No!
Well, now that we've seen this
Magic!
copper mining place, cross that off the list. Sit down.
Look!
Get ready to drive.
Look it!
Keeping it classy with our laundry drying. I don't know if you can hear that. There's some cow bells going on over here. That's because there's a small herd of cows just over here through the trees. And over here we have a little river. Water's flowing. So yeah, this is our spot. We're driving basically back to where we were, towards where we were 2 nights ago. And then Julia and Marcel pinged up on a direct message to tell us where they were, because after we left this morning, they went ahead of us. We were going a little behind. We were at the mining town, so were they, but they left a little sooner. So they ended up here. And then when we saw their message, they were like 10 miles away. So even though we were trying to go a little bit further originally, only like another 25-30 miles, we ended up just coming here. It's a nice little spot. There's a bridge there, and this is a road, not one of the main roads, but it's a road where you can hear some cars drive by, but not super frequently. There's a couple spots on the other side of the riverbank, and I believe there's another spot just over these trees, but everybody's far enough apart where it feels pretty private. We were actually hoping to be next to some kind of river, fresh body of water somehow, because we ended up doing a little laundry. Laundry's been not as easy, just in general in Europe, but Norway specifically, we've not done laundry in a laundromat since Finland. It was almost like the first or second day we got into Finland, we did laundry in Helsinki. And since then, we've been just hand washing and then air drying. But today is going to be tricky because I think in a couple hours we're going to have rain. And it wasn't supposed to stop for, I don't know, many hours, all night probably. The clothes that we washed didn't get much time to dry, and we're going to have to bring that in and hang that up inside somehow. This is where we're going to be tonight. And we're thinking about staying another night, so tomorrow will just be us hanging out here doing some work, catching up on stuff. Tomorrow's Sunday, so I gotta get some work done before Monday. Hopefully it'll be one of those sort of catch-up chore days around here when we're a little quieter, not as many people around. So this is a nice place to do that. That's all I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks as always for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Says at 10 p.m. 60, 90, 100,
Oh yeah, for sure gonna rain.
90. And it's not
All
gonna
day.
Stop. We gotta bring it in.
Okay.
Hang it.
Okay, we'll figure something out.